Is it time to buy or sell SOFI stock? In this video, we will delve into SOFI. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 11th of June, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You won't want to miss any crucial updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the potential of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 30th of May, 2025, our system has ranked SOFI as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Let's explore the stock's performance during this time frame. Over this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of approximately 13.23% since we initially recommended purchasing SOFI just 9 days. This results in an average return of about 1.47% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 suggests that our system predicts significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Considering the latest developments, we cannot ascertain the stock's next direction, as it could move in either direction. The stock is positioned in the upper range of a very broad and robust upward trend in the short term, which typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a pullback towards the lower end of the trend is anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $15.99 would indicate a stronger rate of increase. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of nearly 19.41% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 10.28% to 26.79%. In the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a change of approximately 65.11%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 20.4% to 133.11% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $18.13 and $35.11. Our latest daily update for SOFI includes the headline SOFI stock downgraded from buy candidate to hold accumulate after Wednesday trading session. The SOFI stock price increased by 4.66% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 11th of June, 2025, rising from $14.39 to $15.06. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated by 4.69% with a low of $14.49 and a high of $15.17. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 13.06% over the past 2 weeks. Additionally, the trading volume increased, with 22 million more shares exchanged compared to the previous day. In total, 78 million shares were bought and sold, amounting to approximately $1.18 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $18.42, while the lowest was $6.01. Currently, the price stands at 18.24% or $3.36 below the 52-week high, and at 46.71% or $13.20 below the all-time high on the 1st of February, 2021, when the price reached $28.26. SOFI Technologies Incorporated, recognized by its ticker SOFI, is making headlines today as its stock price rises above $15, driven by a positive outlook and significant technical breakouts. This upward momentum follows considerable growth in the financial sector, which has experienced increased activity amid changing macroeconomic conditions in 2025. As investor confidence builds, the stock is likely to attract more attention, creating a potentially favorable short-term scenario for traders. Additionally, recent analysis reveals that SOFI's growth trajectory has outperformed many competitors, with a remarkable increase of 95% in stock value over the past year. Despite this, there are mixed evaluations in the market, as Bank of America maintains an underperform rating on SOFI with a price target of $13. This divergence in opinions could lead to volatility, influencing investor sentiment and stock performance in the near term. In the long term, SOFI's emphasis on providing innovative financial solutions to a more affluent demographic positions it advantageously within the evolving fintech landscape. If it can continue to leverage its growth and positive market perception, SoFi may solidify its status as a strong player, potentially leading to sustained stock appreciation. How investors should remain cautious of market corrections or shifts in analyst sentiment, which could affect price dynamics in the upcoming months. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 14th of January, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned SoFi a buy rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 3rd of January, 2025, it was reported that Deutsche Bank assigned SoFi a hold rating with a hold action. On Thursday, the 19th of December, 2024, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned SoFi an underweight rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 10th of December, 2024, it was reported that Jefferies assigned SoFi a buy rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 9th of December, 2024, it was reported that Bank of America Securities assigned SoFi an underperform rating with a downgrade action. Analysts have assigned SoFi stock a general sell rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. For return on investment, analysts rate the stock as a buy. The following signals have been identified for SoFi. The SoFi stock shows buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, a general buy signal emerges from the relationship between these two indicators, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. During downward corrections, there is expected support from the levels of $14.08 and $13.36. A drop below either of these thresholds would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, April 8, 2025, and the stock has since increased by 58.53%. Upside potential remains until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is present from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. The rising volume alongside the price is viewed as a strong technical indicator. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 45 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 1 day ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 11 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 36 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 33 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 9 days ago. The long-term moving average indicates a sell signal from 7 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages shows a buy signal from 5 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for SoFi. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $13.27 and $12.51. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level could lead the stock to decline further to the next support level. In this case, SoFi finds support just below today's level at $13.27. If this level is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $12.51 and $11.39. This stock exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with good trading volume, the risk is considered to be medium. Over the last day, the stock moved 680 cents between high and low, or 4.69%. For the past week, the stock has experienced daily average volatility of 4.42%. Before we dive into the possible favorable trading levels for SoFi, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, commonly observed in companies with established histories or predictable revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 6 cents. Keep an eye on these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SoFi. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, suggesting that the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you might consider entering a position and using volume indicators to decide when to exit. On the downside, SoFi faces its first support level at $13.27. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for SoFi from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 28th of May, 2025, Yesel Magdalena conducted an insider purchase of 35,034 shares of common stock. On the same day, Yesel Magdalena also conducted an insider sale of 35,034 shares of restricted stock unit. On the 28th of May, 2025, Meltzer Gary conducted an insider purchase of 9,887 shares of common stock. On that same day, Meltzer Gary again conducted an insider purchase of 35,034 shares of common stock. On the same day, Meltzer Gary conducted an insider sale of 9,887 shares of restricted stock unit. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 55.523. In total, insiders purchased 8,291,330 shares and sold 32,564,698 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $14.55, reflecting a decrease of 3.38%. This stock experiences medium daily movements, indicating a moderate level of risk. The relative strength index, calculated over 14 days, stands at 81, significantly increasing the risk associated with this investment. Additionally, there is a buy signal generated from a pivot bottom identified 44 days ago. Is SoFi stock a good buy? SoFi presents several positive indicators. However, we do not consider these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate at this time. At the current level, it should be regarded as a hold candidate, suggesting either holding or accumulating shares as we await further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical outlook, we have adjusted our evaluation of this stock from a buy recommendation to a hold or accumulate status since our last assessment. After examining the volatility and trading movements from the previous day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 12th of June, we anticipate that SoFi will open lower by approximately 15 cents, starting at around $14.91. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.